Let's. What's up?
What up? That was very I felt like it was supposed to build up to something, and then it fell flat. What up?
I know. What's up? How you doing? I just did the thing. That was fun. I want to do that more often. I want to press buttons. I like these buttons. I have all the buttons over here. So much control.
Why does it not show me live?
Scammy Monkey, what's up? I'm live. Hey, what's up, Instagram? All of you. Good Lord. So many. Red-haired Desert Claire is in my Instagram. Is she in yours? She's not in yours.
I'm just trying to get...
She's in mine. I feel special.
See myself be live at all.
Steven can't wait for Charleston. Chucktown coming at you. What's up, Scabby? Yeah. We are doing great. We're doing great. Oh, you love me. You've never even met me enough to love me, but I love that you love me, even though you haven't met me.
Go live. What the actual hell?
She's having technical difficulties.
It says I'm live. Oh, it's still counting. It's still counting down.
Well, that's because Instagram has a little bit of a lag.
What the hell is that about? My Lanta.
It says, somebody says over here on Instagram that you're both live. Hello from Ukraine.
I'm on my other account.
Long distance phone call.
And I don't see it. What about long distance phone call? What?
Someone in Ukraine.
Oh. I was like, what?
You're a millennial. You're allowed to stay. Sword Laura, you can stay. We take millennials. We take all kinds. We do not discriminate against age. Trust me. If we did, Sherry'd be in trouble.
You mother.
Georgia heat is melting like the Wicked Witch of the Wizard of Oz.
It is melting us. It is.
It's hotter here. I'm going to put it out there. It's hotter here.
I don't know, man. It's pretty hot
St. Louis in the house.
Okay, I can't, but for some reason I can't.
You're just not meant to go on Instagram right now.
It says that if people say
it's just not in the cards here.
I was just trying to read the comments and I can't even see that I'm live. So whatever.
It's not even hot yet. It's almost hot. It's almost hot.
Almost?
It's almost hot. Have we had Sherry carbon dated yet? No, but I think she's got a lot of rings.
For me.
If we were to cut any appendage across.
Yeah. Am I live? Anybody watching me on
Instagram? Ohio, check this out. Look at my Ohio shirt. I got an Ohio shirt on. Look at that.
He's very proud of that shirt.
I'm very proud of my Yellow Springs shirt.
Very proud.
Yellow Springs, Ohio.
I see that you're live. I can see that.
I'm live. I'm very live.
But I'm going into another account here and I can't see
96 in North Ohio. Woo hoo hoo, Momo.
What
that is toasty for Ohio. That is very toasty.
Yeah, it doesn't show me live.
I had a blast in Yellow Springs. Me and Sherry went to Yellow Springs. Made a good time. We Yellow Springed it.
If I end it, I can't restart it on.
You can't. You have to do it all over again. It says you're live, Sherry. It says you're live.
Well, I don't see it.
You just ruined it. It said you are live. I'm looking at it right now.
I'm trying to see comments on Instagram. So if anybody's on my Instagram here, and I don't.
They see you. They see you. They're saying they see you on your page. They're coming over to my live to tell me that they see you on your page. You just can't see the comments.
Where are you seeing those comments?
On my comments. They're coming over to my page, to my comments, to tell me that they can see you on your page.
Well, I'm glad you guys can see
That's how important you are, is that they come to my page to tell me that they see you.
Okay, man.
You're better than
me. All I was going to say is that if you're commenting on my Instagram, I'm not ignoring you. I can't see myself live, so I can't look at your comments. So, and I can't see them here in the.
What she really meant to say was, you guys are not as important to her as you are to me.
Don't do that, because that's not what it said. See, somebody said, "Who is he?" Who are you?
What? Who said
that? That's right. Who are you?
Renee.
What's up, everybody?
Come on, Renee. Don't do me like
that. This would be the Dadbod Veteran.
Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. I feel special sometimes. I mean,
you're special all the time. But
hey.
What?
Hey.
What? You are. You're a special guy. That's all I can say.
Oh, that's not nice.
Chat GTP guy.
Chat GTP.
Chat GPT. He's got Chat Chat GPT. He messes me up because he says chat GTP every freaking time. I'm like, are you verbally dyslexic because you say it wrong?
No, that's what it is. It's Chat GTP.
Chat.
It just flows better. It's like sandwich. It just flows better when you say Chat GTP. It just sounds better. Chat GPT. You put the P in there, and it's like it foo-foos it up.
Somebody called you a porch god.
I am a porch god.
A porch god.
I am the god of the porch. My porch is so well known that when other people are on my porch, they notice the porch first.
I know. They're like, is that?
They're like, wait, why are you on his porch?
Everybody knows my porch. Is that the Dadbod's porch?
Can I have my porch? Can I have my porch like labeled as a historic landmark?
I see you, Denise.
Can I do that? Is that possible?
You know what? You do what makes you happy, man.
I think I could.
Do whatever you want.
I think I could have it in the historic registry.
I'm sure there where you live, they would love to have you.
They would love. I could do tours of my porch. It'd be real quick. I could charge $20.
$20 to come stand on Dadbod's porch. I think that's your future.
Take a video.
That is your future business model right there.
Oh, dang. Scabby said you could be a historic landmark.
I could be a historical landmark? I don't know what that means. I don't know that I've been visited that many times, okay? You know what I mean?
Look, nobody's asking that, Sherry. Nobody's asking about that type of... Nobody wants to know. I
haven't been visited that many times.
That's personal. You keep that to yourself.
We're
not bringing that up.
It's my business, not yours.
But it would be fun. It would be fun if I could have lines
take
of people.
That however you want. I did take that. It's not a pit stop. Okay, this is not a pit stop.
This is going somewhere already. This is not going where we thought it was going to go.
This is a wraparound. Mine is a reach around. I mean, no, it's not that.
You said it.
Not that.
I didn't say that.
Hey, you got to have fun.
For the $20, you get an autograph. No, you just get the tour. The autograph is another $20.
When the moment is, if you want to get on his porch and get an autograph.
Yeah, that's like have you ever been, if any of you have ever been to the what was the house that we went to? The house in Cleveland.
The Christmas Story house.
The Christmas Story house. There's two different tours you have to buy. You could buy one tour that gets you a certain level of access, and you buy another tour that gives you another level of access. So it just depends on what you want.
We could have tiers.
We could do this. This could be a whole
depending on the price. I mean,
I mean, some people will pay. They'll be like, "This is it. This is."
I've been told to save my feet. I'm not allowed to show my feet.
You cannot show your feet. We got to save that for that special page that we're making, the Gen X Takeover special page.
When this is all washed up, that's my future.
No, you got to wait. You got to wait till right before it gets washed up. That way, we still have a little bit of.
Well, my feet. Something. I think my feet are going to be good for a while. I mean. I got other good qualities.
It's not the feet being good for a while. It's whether or not the whole situation attached to the feet is still good.
Well, that's what I mean. That's why we just show the feet.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, some other things are still in decent shape, for 50, soon to be 53. So, anyway.
I mean, they've been around for a minute.
But for you could start. Somebody said you could charge per step.
I know. I think, will the tour include lawn darts and clackers? It could. I mean, you guys are really.
It's very new. Anything's possible.
This is we've got a lot of opportunity here. We could do wind chimes. You could get to touch the wind chimes. I could let you sit in the chair for an extra $5.
I could say so many things about touching your wind chimes.
No, you can't. No,
I can.
No, no, we don't need only feet page coming soon. No, probably not. Maybe for sure.
You guys, they keep joking around about this, and I really have a hard time wrapping my head around. And I'm not picking if anybody out there is a foot person. I don't understand the foot fetish thing, but apparently it's a thing. So he told me me and Kelly, we had to save our feet. We can't.
You do because listen, you can't give it away for free.
We give it away for free.
We got to make some money on that.
Paid $20. Somebody said you'd have to pay a lot more than $20 for a reach around. Let me tell you, that's going to cost you. That's a tiered thing. That's way up here.
That's like platinum tier.
Way up here. It's going to cost you more than 20.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot.
So, yeah. But it was just the moment was right when he said they said the wraparound and the reach around came around. But I
don't know how wraparound porch turns into reach around, but that's okay. We'll go for it.
They said they would pay.
Mine is a wraparound and yours is a reach around. You called yourself out.
They said they would pay for a wraparound, and I said, or you could pay for a reach around. It is.
That's a good one. Roselle Willis said that I could sit on the porch with a hose, and people could pay to run through the hose. I could like spray them.
I mean, it's only if you do it like you did it in the calendar.
Ooh, yeah. If you guys don't know about that calendar.
Otherwise, it's just a fucking hose. You can spray yourself with a hose for free.
Which that photo shoot was steamy. That photo shoot was so steamy.
You should do it right now, where when you actually put water on you, it's hot enough. You probably will steam.
I probably have steam coming off.
Is money right there.
Because it was actually cold when I did that. That's why I had to cover up my ninnies, so you didn't see how cold it was. But it was actually cold.
Oh, it was cold then because it was cold.
Like
December.
Yeah, it was like December. We're out there doing all these things.
I just know that the video that you and I did together on your porch, the number of people who commented, "What a nice piece of steak you were." I was just what a hunk of meat you were. Whatever. I was like, oh my god, I was kind of thrown.
What a prime rib you are. Oh yeah.
But I had to endure a lot of those kind of comments of like, steamy John,
steamy man meat.
Would be, I think you're onto something. You make.
I think I'm a wagyu. Actually, I think I'm a wagyu. There's lots of marbling in me. There's lots of beautiful marbling. Lots of ripples of marbling. I'm very tender and delicious.
Oh goodness.
I'm just saying.
This is why they make these comments in my video, because stuff like that.
Yeah, ladies, I'll start an OF page. Don't worry. It'll be
pretty soon. We'll all have one.
It'll be approved by the missus, I promise.
But it won't be. We're not taking pictures together. Okay.
No, God, no. Lord.
Solo act.
Jesus.
Those are
slow your roll, guys.
No. We already get. There's already enough comments that are.
Yeah, there's already enough. Listen. Yeah, let's put that to rest. She's married. Deucey's over here.
He's taken.
Yeah. So
we are not. We're more like brother and sister. And
you should hear our phone conversation. Like, she called me today, and I literally answered the phone. What, you missed me? You couldn't deal with the day without me?
I couldn't.
She literally, that's how we answer the phone to each other, is just like a brother and sister. And it's great.
Like the
I
day
love
you
it.
Called me about like you were going to bed and you just wanted to wish me sweet dreams. And I answered the phone. It was like, what do you want?
What the fuck are you calling me for?
You want? You've been calling me. He called me so many times that day that it was 9:30 at night. And I was like, what do you want? Aren't you past your bedtime? Like,
it was for a good reason.
Is that a puppy? Is that a puppy? Come here. You can't run. Don't run, puppy. Don't run from me. Oh God.
Hi, baby. Hi,
we have puppy time.
Hi, baby.
It's puppy time. This is Goosey Boosey.
Goosey
Boosey is going to go here in a minute to meet a potential adoptee family. This is the one.
She might cut you out and keep him.
I'm not trying to give away your dog. He's so sweet, though.
He's
so sweet. He's the biggest, sweetest baby.
Struggle baby.
Listen, he just wants to breathe in the microphone.
We do. People still call each other. Yes, Gen Xers do still call each other.
That's how we communicate.
You know why? Because I talk to this guy so much, I have to pick my battles, and sometimes calling him is just a lot quicker than the text shit.
Look, if it goes past 3 texts, I'm calling you because I can't deal.
He does. Where I'm
I can't deal.
Like,
it's like too much thumbing. I can't.
If you would learn to talk to text, but you can't get your letters right, the shit's backwards. So
ChatGPT
probably a problem for you.
GTP.
You can't say shit.
GTP. It's fine.
GTP.
He just got done with a run. That's why he's breathing so heavy in the mic. He just got done with a run.
Oh, where was he run? Where were they running?
They was running around outside. They're being dogs, and it's like 1,000,000 degrees outside. Like the pool is 95 degrees.
I haven't checked my temperature.
That's when you know it's not good.
Let me see.
When it's too hot outside.
And then it's bath water.
Yeah, then you're like, this doesn't relieve me at all.
Let's see if I'm live.
I don't want to get in.
I
don't want to get in this water.
It still doesn't show me live. This is so stupid.
Yeah, I bet you paid a lot of money for that too, didn't you?
Instagram can suck it.
It says you're live.
It does. I can't see it, but whatever. Anyway, I was going to check. I can't check my pool. It logged me out.
Chat DBV. What, John? That is the smartest thing I've ever seen.
You should come up with your own AI, man.
Look at that. Chat DBV. God, I love that. It's the best idea ever.
Something dumb boy.
Verbal. I don't know.
Something that stands for.
Hey, got to see.
GPT stands for. So.
What, got to see you guys you got to see us in Atlantic City? We haven't been to Atlantic City, but since you brought it up, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
You guys.
I'll talk about it. You talk about it.
I came across your live quite on accident. What's up, Michelle? I'm glad you found us. Anyway, you guys, this is our current we went from we were only supposed to do by now 3 more shows this year, and now we are doing 4 shows.
We have 11 more stops before the end of the year.
For the cruise. Oh no, that includes the cruise, right?
That includes the cruise and Cancun.
Okay, so we've added a lot of stuff. I love you guys too. You guys were like, come here, come there. When are you coming here? When are you coming there? There's still a lot of places not on this list, but this is the rest of 2025. And we're already starting to work on 2026. So
yes we are.
August, we have 4 shows in August. Y'all better show up too. I'm telling you what, if we're coming,
I don't want to hear no bitching. If y'all don't show up, I don't want to hear, especially in the Northeast. The Northeast, I don't want to hear anything.
No, you guys were like, come. When you come, you guys were not maybe not the people that are here, but a lot of people were bitching that we weren't in the Northeast, and so now we're not only coming up there once,
3 times,
3 times in 1 month,
3 times in a month.
New York people, Newark, August 23rd,
Medford, which is Boston,
August 22nd, August 8th, Atlantic City, New Jersey. Okay, so we're doing Jersey twice. Newark is right across the river. Okay, so if you're in New York City, this is your opportunity. And then we're doing the Hard Rock in Cincinnati on August 9th.
That's 2 Ohio's. We got 2 Ohio's and 2 Jerseys.
So somebody said do Tennessee. We did that. That was our first city. Was Nashville.
That was our Nashville. We'll go back to Nashville. We'll go back to Nashville. But then we did Cleveland, and then we've done New Orleans. We've done Atlanta. We've done St. Louis. Now we're going to Atlantic City. We're going to Cincinnati, Boston area, Medford, and then Newark, all in August. And then in September, we will be in Charlestown, West Virginia, which my mom, I got to tell you guys a story. So my mom texted me the other day, and she's like, Sherri, honey, my mom is from West Virginia. Okay. She was born there. She's sending me a text, but Sherri, honey, it's not Charlestown, West Virginia. It's Charleston. There's no W. And I was like, no, Mom, it's Charlestown. And it's by Washington, D.C. And she was still typing and sending me texts when she didn't believe me. Nope, that's not. There's no Charlestown. I was like, Mom, I had to send her a screenshot. Trust me, I had to look it up myself. I was like,
send her a screenshot of the map, and then she was like, oh, I thought I'd been everywhere in West Virginia. She had no idea there was a Charlestown. So it is Charlestown, not Charleston.
Charlestown.
Okay, difference.
Charleston, which is like an hour outside of D.C.
Charlestown is over here, okay, by Washington.
Hour outside of D.C.
So you D.C. folks, even some maybe Virginia folks, so anybody in around the area, this would be a good place to go. And then after that, we're going to Seattle in October. Actually, isn't it technically Tacoma?
It is Tacoma.
Okay, so it says Seattle.
Well, but listen, it's called the SeaTac Airport, Seattle-Tacoma Airport.
Okay, so it's Tacoma, but it's Seattle. Okay, so the Pac Northwest people, we were just in Louisiana in February. We did New Orleans. We will be to Chicago and Colorado. I think it's on the docket for next year, right?
We'll talk about next year. We'll talk about next year after you talk about these.
But then after that, we're doing John's hometown, Charleston, South Carolina, October 20th. So 2 shows in October. We're doing the Pac Northwest, and then we're way over here, Charleston, South Carolina. And then we will be in Cancun. We're doing the November is the beach month because we're doing Cancun, Mexico. On November 3rd. And then November 8th, we will be. Now, what is that? Tell me the name of that thing again in Cancun.
Oh, the Sands.
The Sands. It's like a week-long Gen X thing that they've been doing.
I'll put the link in there. You guys can check it out. I'm going to put the link in the comments.
Because it's like a whole week of Gen X shit. There's going to be a bunch
of Gen X all-inclusive. It's a weird. I didn't even know this thing was going on. And then they called us, and they're like, hey, you want to come? And we're like, I don't care. Wait, John Cusack is going to be there? And then Mrs. DBV was like gushing. She's like, gush. I got to see John Cusack.
John Cusack's going
to be there. 38 Special, Tesla.
Downtown Julie Brown will be there.
Downtown Julie Brown. That's crazy.
Salt and Pepper. Not
Vanilla.
Salt, just pepper.
Vanilli from Milli Vanilli.
Yeah, just half of Milli Vanilli, half of Salt and Pepper. They make a band together.
We got Vanilla Pepper.
Vanilla Pepper. Yep, that's right. Anyway, we're doing that in Cancun, and then we come home for like a couple days, and then we leave for the cruise. And the night before we leave for the cruise, we're going to do a show in Fort Lauderdale.
Very small improv at the Fort Lauderdale Improv.
That's going to sell out super fast because it's not a big venue.
It's
small. A small venue, like we did originally. Little venues like
little
like Nashville and Cleveland. And anyway, these other ones they're beautiful. These venues, you guys, I got to tell you guys, if you don't know, we went from doing our first show in Nashville last September, where we played to a comedy theater of 100 seats. Not even 100 seats, it was 88 seats, and we did 2 shows because they sold out really fast. And then in Cleveland, we played a dueling piano bar there with 250 seats. And then we did Atlanta, which was, we did 2 shows in Atlanta, right? We did 2 shows in Atlanta.
We did 2 shows in Atlanta, 2 shows yeah.
And that, yeah, anyway, it was a comedy theater. And then we did New Orleans, and then we just played St. Louis on June 1st, which was, we played at the Factory, which went from a 100-seat venue last September Labor Day weekend to June 1st, a 2,000-seat venue. It was sold out. You guys, it was epic. Was it not, John? It was. That
was the silliest thing I've ever been. This is the dumbest thing I've ever been a part of.
It is the dumbest thing we have ever. This is the dumbest thing ever. John and I were talking about it. We were like, this is so dumb. Stupid. It's so stupid.
Is so dumb.
Who knew that we would be, I'm 50, like I said, I'll be 53 this year. So I did not expect to be in my 50s playing, ever being on stage at all. That was not on my bingo card.
No.
And especially not doing stand-up comedy.
Not on my life bucket list.
Three of the most, don't just plug your ears for a second. 3 of the most amazing people that I get to know.
Stop it.
And get to, do this tour with. And so anyway, now a lot of these venues that you see, with the exception of Fort Lauderdale, are big venues. Big. So because we kept selling out, and people, you guys were whining, which we don't do. Gen X doesn't whine, but you guys do it really well. When you're like, a lot sold out. You didn't come to my city. So
nobody told me.
We went from doing the old person tour, where we're going to do this like once every couple of months.
Old person tour.
Now we're doing like, they're pimping us out left and right. Like, hey, can you do this?
Oh my God.
Show? Can you do this show? And then we, like I said, we end the year after the Gen X cruise. Even though we said we were not doing anything after the cruise, what did we do? We threw Hot Springs, Arkansas on.
That's because they made us a deal we couldn't refuse. Okay. The guy came to me and he said, I'm going to make you a deal. And I said, I don't know about that. And he said, it's going to be one you can't refuse. And he made it. And I said, oh, shit, I can't refuse that.
So
and here we are.
Hot Springs, Arkansas is going to be in
Hot Springs.
We basically were like, do not fucking ask me to do anything in December.
I have solidified that we are not doing anything after that. You want to know why? Because I'm getting my hip surgery done. Yeah, I'm getting a hip resurfacing because I'm old.
Well, we could still do it. Just have to wheel your ass on the stage in a wheelchair.
I mean, it's not impossible, but it's going to be like private jet impossible.
Just wheel your ass out there.
It's going to be private jet and a hot nurse.
Kelly, however,
going to be my riders.
Do not fucking call me in December. Do not call me. She doesn't want to see our faces at all in December.
Not at all.
And so we are done after November 28th. So here are 11 opportunities. Wait, not 11, 10, because 10. The cruise is sold out.
Cruise is
10 opportunities to come see us if you want to. And you guys, if you don't know, this is not just a comedy show. I know it says comedy tour, but it's not just a comedy show. It's not just comedy. It's a lot more than that.
It's so much more.
It's so much more, and it is. It just gets better every time. And I am. Somebody said, "What is hip resurfacing?"
What is hip resurfacing? Well, see, that's an alternative to a hip replacement, because a hip replacement is a violent process. I don't know if you guys have seen this.
Sounds like the hip resurfacing is not going to.
No. These guys. There's a reason that orthopedic surgeons are jocks. They're like the jocks of surgeons. They literally take and they cut your femur off right off the top, and then they take a piece and they take it and they put it in there, and then they hammer it, and they're really hard. That's what they do when they do a hip replacement. Hip resurfacing, they gently just grind the top off. They put a nice little cap on it, and then they put it back in.
Oh, that was very dramatic.
It's dramatic. Have you watch a YouTube video of a hip replacement? They're like sitting there wailing on your hip, on your femur, with like a giant hammer.
Had a need to research any hip replacements. My hips are good. Okay. For now, I can't promise that those.
But you know who told me about it? You know how I found out this? Yeah. So it was because of Asher Wojciechowski. He was like, "Hey, dude, I've already had it done. And it's cool." And I'm like, "Wow, you're like an athlete. You're a baseball player. That's cool."
He's also a lot younger than you.
Yeah, but if he had it in his 30s, so that's goodness. That's telling me that this is a process that he can continue to be athletic with. And I'm going to go be an athlete.
With you getting this done, I don't see you continuing to be athletic.
I'm going to be athletic. You watch. You watch. Don't laugh at me.
Okay. You say so.
Hip replacement does sound scary, Christine. That's why I'm not doing it.
I'm too what for a hip replacement? I'm too touched. What does that mean?
Too tough. You know, I think they meant to say too tough.
I was like, too touch. I'm too tough. My hips are good for now.
See, look, April said it. She said it truly is dramatic. She was an OR tech. It's horrible. They're like wailing away on your hip.
He is being a baby. He's a baby.
I'm not being a baby. I don't want somebody to wail away on my
I'm
femur.
going to look forward to seeing you not limp around like a...
Me too. But, it's good. I'm going to have to make jokes about it, and then I'm going to have to make jokes after it. So get ready. They're coming.
If you call me whining, you're going to miss me in December. And if you
I'm going to be drugged. I won't care. I'm going to be
good drugs.
It's going to be great drugs.
I mean...
where am I playing in Newark, Mr. Badge? What do you mean, where are we playing? We're playing at the NJ Pack.
I told him the venues.
I told him I've already got him taken care of for Atlantic City, but we're playing at the NJ Pack.
I love you guys too. Atlantic City, we're playing at the Circus Maximus.
Yes.
Cincinnati, we're playing the Hard Rock. Medford, we're playing
the Chevalier.
The Chevalier Theater.
Yep.
Newark, we're playing NJ Pack. Charlestown, we're playing
Hollywood.
Seattle, we can't say because it
Emerald Queen. We're playing the Emerald Queen. We can announce. We can say it. It's just not been announced.
It hasn't been announced.
Don't call them. Do not call the Emerald Queen and ask for tickets.
I don't know what they're waiting.
Somebody got us in trouble for that. Don't call them.
I don't know what they're. That's the problem. That's what you weren't supposed to say because people do call. I can't find the tickets. Well, because they're not for sale yet.
They're not for sale.
Charleston is on sale. That is at the
North Charleston Pack.
What venue?
The Pack. The Performing Arts Center. The Pack. North Charleston Pack.
And then Cancun is the Sands, which is at an all-inclusive. Fort Lauderdale, do we know that venue?
This is the Fort Lauderdale Improv.
Fort Lauderdale Improv. And then Hot Springs.
Hot Springs is hold on a second. I'll tell you exactly what Hot Springs is. Let me pull up I've got the sheet, the master sheet.
Okay,
we wouldn't be able, we live off of spreadsheets.
Me and John both live in Satan's, he lives in Satan's butthole. I live in his armpit.
I think I live in his taint. I think Florida's his butthole.
I can't wait to see you guys.
Oaklawn is Hot Springs is Oaklawn.
Okay. My Cincinnati people better show up.
You better show
them. Tell you what, you better show up.
You better show up.
Not just Cincinnati. My Cincy, my Kentucky people, Louisville, Lexington.
Even some Tennessee people.
Indy people, my Ohio people, not just Cincinnati, the Dayton, Columbus. Y'all, listen. Cincinnati is not that far from anything. It's a great location. Lots of shit around it that you can get there.
Hey, Badge, I will make you a deal. I got you covered for both of them, but you better bring all your friends and tell them to buy tickets. That's what I'm gonna tell you. I got your text. So that's me. That's me publicly lauding you out.
Anyway, do we want to talk about look who's here, Mr. Harrison? He doesn't even have his earphones on yet.
He's not ready.
What up?
He's not ready for this.
What?
Fort Lauderdale too far? What do you mean Fort Lauderdale too far? It's Fort Lauderdale.
From where? Where are you trying to get to?
Where are you trying to go from? Like Washington State? Yeah, it's probably too far.
That it is far.
It's probably too far. Yeah, we're going to be busy in August. But it's all right. We're going to have fun. We're going to have fun. It's going to be a blast.
We're doing them back to back. So if we're going to be tired, we're going to be tired in the same 48-hour period of time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's doable.
Well, we'll find out.
It'll be the first time we've done it. So how about that? We don't know how well we'll rebound because this will be the first time we've ever done back-to-back shows. But we've done 2 shows in the same day. So I feel like we get a little rest in between, even though we got to get up and fly. And then we can't get into our hotels early. So I don't know when we're going to nap. We'll all be napping in a car, I guess.
We're going to get a Starbucks. I'm going to take a nap at a Starbucks.
I'll drink a couple of those. I'll be all wired the fuck up for that night. But anyway, what up, Nick?
What up, Bo?
Yo.
Nick, do you have anything prophetic to state?
Profound.
To the group?
Sorry, I'm late to the party, guys.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Everybody got these two got together to hang out, and they were like, hey, we're doing
it. Was on the calendar. Remember we talked about it last week.
Oh, hey, no, I'm not blaming anybody. We're here. We're in here. We're doing our thing. Having a great time.
I just want to say that. I told everybody.
We're working on Texas. We don't have a Texas venue yet, but we are working on it.
We actually do, but we have not accepted that particular one.
Well, yeah, that's fine. We're working on it.
Yeah.
We're working on it.
I will speak gently on 2026. Let me speak gently on 2026. Okay. I'm not going to go into too much detail because this is so far out and there's a lot of things that are happening between now and then. But here's what Texas looks like, or Texas 2026 looks like so far. Okay. All right. And this is not public because these aren't out. I'm just going to tell you the cities so far because everybody's concerned about where we have been and where we haven't been. Detroit.
Where we're going.
Charlotte. Baltimore, Buffalo, Indy, Oklahoma City, Mesa, Arizona, Omaha, and Mashantucket.
What?
Mashantucket, Connecticut.
Where? Oh, I was like, where the hell is that?
You know which one that is.
Connecticut. You guys,
yes.
I'm going to get.
There is also a Dallas. Okay, there's also a Dallas.
Oh,
that's the one we have not accepted yet. And they are working on a California.
Where's Colorado in there? Because I thought
Colorado, Denver's in there that we're working on those. I'm just telling you the cities that we have contracts for. So we're going all of those places that you guys asked that we haven't gone. Now we are also in conversations, very light conversations at this point about the UK. Okay, we're just in conversations about that one. There's nothing firm. There's no dates. There's no venues. None of that stuff. We're just in conversation. So we hear you is the point. We hear you for all the places you want us to go. We hear you. Okay. There's a lot of logistical factors that we got to work out to make something like that happen. We've got a lot of other states that we're going to cover, but we are definitely thinking about and considering the folks in the UK and abroad. Australia is another one we're having a light conversation about. All right.
As John said, for some of these international dates, there's nothing firm. We're going to give it that blue pill and get it shot right up for you, ladies and gentlemen, because we're gonna do our best. That's right, Carl. Firm, because we want to come to a city near you, no matter where you are, all over the world, all over the continents, and every place that we're going. We want to come and hang out.
We do,
and yes, our northern neighbors. We're working on I was talking about Toronto the other day. It's like, look, man,
are we doing?
We're gonna be in Buffalo at some point. Might as well jump right across old Niagara and head on to Toronto. So there's so many different places.
I don't have any sunglasses down here.
It would be really cool if I could like reach through the screen and hand you a pair, like that, and then you grabbed a pair, but you didn't.
That'd be great. Can you do that?
No, I can't. I can't actually. I can't.
Don't leave Philly out. We would never leave in West Philly.
Look, we're going to Atlantic City. We're going to Philly. We're going to Atlantic City.
Okay, John, I need you to understand, man. Like
that's like driving from here to Columbia.
Here's the thing, buddy.
We have to take a bus from the Philly airport to get to Atlantic City.
If you tell somebody, if somebody says, "Hey, come to Philly," and you're like, "Hey, we're coming to Baltimore," is the next best thing. That's not Philly.
No. Philly and Baltimore are different.
Their city. Like even with Atlantic City.
Look, here's what I know is I go see comedians all the time. I will drive to Charlotte in a heartbeat to see my boys. And I have. I've driven to Atlanta to see I saw Ginger Billy. I drove to Atlanta for Ginger Billy.
But see,
I drove to Charlotte for Joe Coy.
You drive to these other cities for this comedy, but wasn't Bert Kreischer just in your town like last year?
Yeah, but if he wasn't, I would have drove. I would have drove.
But he still came to your town, though. Like these people want us to.
Listen, we can't come to every town, sir.
We can't come to every town.
I know.
There's only so much of our old ass to go around.
Hey, listen to me.
The idea is we're gonna get as close as we can.
But you can't just sit there and tell somebody in Philly, "Hey, just come to Atlanta."
I can.
It's really the next best
thing.
Listen,
I think
it's basically the same.
Knock it off.
You can't do
it. I'm gonna say this. I see both sides, okay? But if
Sherry's ready to rule.
In the interim, if we're not in Philadelphia and we are in Baltimore, let's say, or Atlantic City, and you should come. You should come is all I'm gonna say, because I don't know when.
It's kind of like when we was in Louisiana and we told everybody from Gulfport to come on over.
You didn't have a problem with that, sir.
You didn't have a problem with that.
For all of you who are in Chicago, we were just in St. Louis. It's the next best thing.
No, it's not.
That's 4 hours. There's a difference between Philly and Atlantic City. That's an hour. Come on with it.
Here's what I'm going to say. We can't get to every city. I don't want him putting out any false information like we're just going to be out here playing every little town.
Because he's selling a bill he can't fill.
Yeah.
Thank you, Christine. You understand?
Anyway,
I know it's hard. It's hard to accommodate everybody. But my point is, I know people want us to come to their city, and I wish we could. But as Sherri is saying, we can't come to everybody's city. We want to. We would.
Detroit, we got you. Detroit, we got you.
You in there, Detroit?
You in there? You in there?
Like swimwear.
You're in there. Listen, Detroit.
I'm surprised Detroit ain't on this schedule because Detroit.
Because we're gonna do a whole different look for 2026. Whole different look.
That's next year.
Okay, but Detroit is good to go. Like
Detroit's good to go in January.
I would almost say. Don't we have tickets available for Detroit already?
Detroit is for sale. Detroit is for sale.
Yeah, Detroit is good to go. So that's like the end of January. Go to the website.
January 31st. Y'all could go to Ticketmaster and just search Gen X Takeover, and you can see all the dates that are for sale.
Just go to
Detroit. What?
Hold up, fool. They can just go to genxtakeover.com and all the.
Yes, that too. That you should go to Gen X Takeover because there is a venue that does not have Ticketmaster. There's one venue.
Just so you guys know, we are playing. Why does it say we're playing the Music Hall Center? Music Center. Yeah, music. I thought we
Music
were
Hall Center.
That's it. That's it. That's the venue.
The Hollywood or whatever. Or
no, that we're playing Greektown. Well, that's Greektown's.
Jeff.
Okay. Anyway, we'll be in Greektown. We'll be in Greektown. Detroit better show up too, because I got people all over Detroit. So y'all better show up.
Better. Detroit.
Okay. So, guys, Sherri got people all over Detroit. John got
Detroit.
All over
Detroit getting sold out. Detroit getting sold out already. I'm looking at it. So, my God.
I ain't got nobody up there. So, like Sherri's fans, John's fans, y'all come to Detroit. My fans, y'all can go to like Grand Rapids or something. Go to Battle Creek if you want to see me. I'll go up the street.
Listen, I only said that because I grew up there, not in Detroit, just south of Detroit. I worked there for years, so don't start no shit and there won't be none, sir.
You know what? Y'all see how easy it is? Like I know how I reel Sherri in like a nice fish. Like I just sit there and like put the bobber in the water and I just wait for it.
Where's the bobber?
And I just say, all I do is just
see these bobbers.
I know the buttons.
You caught a fish,
blah, 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 blah. It's so great.
Hey, look, we know we're going to Detroit in January. We get it. There's a risk. There's a risk it might get cold there, and Sherri is going to have to deal with it.
I said, you guys booked me in Detroit in fucking December? Like, what the hell?
January. No, we did it in January. Which is
worse.
I'll be right back. I'll
be right back. I got to take a call.
Where are you going?
I got to take a call.
Fine. Bye.
I'm going to see Rob Van Dam in New Orleans. Like, he'll be here. First of all, congratulations to Rob Van Dam and his wonderful wife, Katie Forbes, on twins. They're having twins. Congratulations to you guys. That is amazing.
I've had twins. I can tell you it's a lot of work. Good luck.
Hey, it's not great. It's not great.
It's great when they're older.
It's great. It's great. Having children is great. But like twins, buddy, hassle.
Buy your diapers by the pallet.
But yeah, he's coming down with her in the next couple of months, in the next couple of weeks, for a show with Wildcat Sports. I think in July 10th.
Rob Van Dad.
Here. Rob Van Dad, love it. Wait, hold on. What did somebody else just said? Somebody the Panhandle of Texas, Albuquerque, New Mexico, Phoenix. We actually have Mesa lined up, and Oklahoma City. Should be in the forecast for next year.
OKC is a lock. So is Mesa.
Jim, we got you covered,
and so is Omaha, Nebraska.
That's right, Omaha. We coming for you. I know.
We're in conversations for Denver, Dallas. I think those are the only two that are close to that we're in conversations for.
There's a country song called "D Down in Dallas." I don't know if y'all ever heard it. D down in Dallas.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Big D.
Tattooed up in Tennessee. It's a great song. If you've never heard it, go check it out.
Yes. A good point there, Dana. Thank you to our sponsors, AARP.
Yeah, Donna. Is that Dana or Donna?
Donna.
Come in.
Donna.
Hey.
Go get an AARP membership. If you don't, I'm going to make a joke about it at the show. Just because of AARP. Just because it's funny. It's hilarious that we're the AARP generation now. We are up and coming AARP folks.
Top 30, right? Okay.
So go get one. It's like nothing. Silly. What about Wichita, Kansas? Wichita linemen are still on the line. Love that song. What about Wichita? We're not going to Wichita. We're going to Nebraska. We were just in St. Louis. We're going to Hot Springs, Arkansas. We're going all the way. Do you get the senior discount for your own show? Ooh, you actually do get some special incentives for our shows through AARP. You actually do. You get early access to tickets. You will be the first one to get discount codes if we actually give discount codes, because we're not going to give discount codes if our tickets are selling out. I'm just going to be honest. But you will be the ones that get discount code first. Detroit 2026. Yes, it is a lock for January. Dallas, we're talking about it. We're talking about it with the venue. We got to make it work. We are going to make it work. We're just talking about it right now, getting through all the details. They're locking us down. Our tour manager, Ruben, is pimping us out. He really is. So much. All over the country.
All right, I'm back.
All over the world.
Real quick, somebody just mentioned it a little while ago. I know that you guys kind of, but we need to make an official announcement because we haven't done that yet.
Official announcement?
An official announcement.
What's the official announcement?
Even though it's right there on the schedule and all these things, we haven't really just said it. But we would like to announce officially and thank AARP for being our title sponsor for the Gen X Takeover Comedy Tour for the remainder of this year. So thank you, AARP.
And possibly next year.
And we'll talk to them. Hopefully they'll jump on too. But hey, thank you so much to AARP for being our official sponsor. And we'll say something again when Sherri comes back from taking her call so we can all be on screen, make a big official announcement so that we could, send it to AARP so they could see it. So we could put it in advertisement. So we could put it
because AARP, we love you.
Because we love AARP. Listen, we get the AARP videos that we've done. We get comments on those videos of people saying I can't believe that you guys are sponsored by AARP. Look, man.
It's hilarious.
AARP, Gen X turns 60 this year. So this is AARP is our jam.
It is our jam. Here's the thing. People don't want to acknowledge it yet. They're not ready to admit it. But I throw my AARP card like I'm playing spades when I go out to Denny's. I'm not lying to you people.
I can't wait.
I do it. I hit him with the razzle dazzle because the first time I hit him with that VA card, get that military discount. Bam! All right. Then I turn around. She's not even looking. And I hit her again. Bam! She's like,
"Hey, don't look. Y'all making fun. You talking about Geritol? Look, man. We've talked about WAARP in Cincinnati. Yes, yes, you get it. Oh man, it's
Gen X
amazing.
Is AARP.
Hey man, so we are AARP.
Look, here's the thing. I'm gonna tell y'all a secret. If you want to quit getting the AARP mails from them asking you to join AARP, just join, and then they don't send them no more. They don't send them anymore. I get a magazine. I just got the magazine with who is on the face? The singer Rob, singer from the 80s. Damn, I'm so old I can't remember.
Yeah.
Oh, I got his face. He had the spiky hair, the blonde dude with spiky hair. Oh God.
Let's have to do this from the 80s, man.
Oh, that's gonna mess with me.
His name is Rob.
Yes. 80s singer with spiked hair. There. Wow, that actually came up. No, it's not Sting. There it is. Rod Stewart. Sorry.
You said, see, if you said Rod,
words,
I'd be like Rod Stewart.
Words, okay?
Rob
words are hard.
Stewart.
Rod
Yeah,
Stewart.
Vanilla Ice was Rob Van Winkle. You're right. So
that was close.
It could have been.
And he did have spiky hair at one time.
Yes.
It could have been him.
Centrum Silver, bring him on. Look, man, I take a multivitamin every day. So here's the truth. Okay. I got the silver right here. Bring it on.
I got a pill container. I do too. I do, and it's got vitamins. It has nothing but vitamins in it though. So I'm in training.
I'm in training. Blood pressure medicine.
No, I ain't there yet.
Multivitamins. I got
multivitamins. Lots of multivitamins.
My what is it? The apple cider vinegar gummies go into the pill planner as well. Like you
got gummies that go into the pill planner?
My probiotics. No, dude.
You got gummy gummies?
No. Got probiotics are in there too. So just you're full blown, Jim. But you get It's about staying healthy, my boy. It's about staying healthy. Drinking a lot of water, not eating fried foods, staying away from those carbs. You want to learn how to,
all the things I can't do. All the things I can't do.
Yes.
Daddies, what's up, brother? Daddy's the podcast. I was on Daddy's the podcast the other day. Those guys
what
are
up,
good.
Daddy's the podcast? Nice to meet
Daddy's the podcast. It was on Instagram. They're good people.
37 beers a night. My God, who are you?
That's Casper. That's my boy. He's my running mate over on.
Are you Wade Boggs? I heard
he's Canadian. He's a Canuckian. He's a very Canuckian.
We were at the celebrity softball game, and there were a lot of former MLB guys who were there, and I heard the best story about the Wade Boggs, flying across country, drinking all those beers,
200 beers, 200 beers.
Apparently, he was already drinking in the locker room before he even got on the plane. So those beers were just plain beers. He had already had a bunch more before he even got on the plane. So it's like
107 beers he did on that one flight. The urban legend of Wade Boggs, 107 beer
did not
flight.
Pee once on that plane.
God.
Did not pee once on that plane. Not once.
107 beers. He consumed them alone.
I couldn't drink half a beer.
A normal human would be dead.
That doesn't make
immediately.
What are we talking about?
The Wade Boggs 107 beer story. You didn't hear the story when we were in the locker room.
Peeing. What do you know about peeing?
You weren't in the dude's locker room with us.
No, because I had my own locker room.
Yeah, you had a special locker room.
I did.
Now that Sherri's back.
Now
we haven't in public or on live or in videos made any kind of official announcement. So we wanted to make sure we made an official announcement. We've already made one. We'll make another one now that you're here. To everybody that's here in this live, because they were asking about it. They said something about it. It's right there on the schedule. We would like to officially announce AARP is our title sponsor for the remainder of 2025. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah.
I got buttons. I love buttons.
Gotta love buttons, and we love AARP. Buttons. So thank you to AARP for being our official title sponsor for the rest of 2025. We thank you. So
AARP,
hey,
you can title sponsor me anytime.
Go
whenever you're ready,
real, bro.
Just come on over and title sponsor me.
We love AARP. We're so thankful that they're part.
When we did our first show in Nashville, I actually had a bit about AARP, and I was upset that I had to take it out. And I'm glad that I can now put it back in.
You can. Like
I can put it back in.
They were sponsors of that first show. AARP has really been with us since the beginning. Yep. And we worked on this. Our folks have worked on this for a while. Thank you to Lisa, Krista, Ruben, Justin, everybody who's been working behind the scenes to make this happen. Can you put the schedule on AARP? You mean put it on AARP's website?
On their website? That's a good idea. We should. They have it.
They have some stuff about us.
Do they have it on there? Let me go look.
No, I think they have it in their hands. Have they put it up?
Right.
I don't know.
So I think they wanna know where you find to teach, Nick, with all the tours. I teach. My kids were homeschooling. I'm retired from teaching on the university level and elementary level. I'm now teaching my children at home. So I teach whenever I'm off the road.
What is AARP? Somebody's asking me.
It's what does the letters AARP mean?
Don't say you can't say the letters. You can't say the letters. You're not allowed to say the letters. No, they said we can't say the letters. They don't call themselves by that anymore. So back in the day, that used to be an acronym.
That's
right. That stood for something.
AARP.
Now they're just.
Now it just stands for AARP.
But if you if you really are old, you know what that acronym is.
Jim's got it.
But we were told we're not allowed to say that, and we're not going to say it.
You don't know what it is.
That tin can. Don't do that.
You're not old enough, apparently, to know.
But it's not that. It's evolved.
It's no longer that because you are eligible for AARP at the age of 18. I don't know if you guys knew that. At the age of 18, you can get AARP.
Guys, we have yes, thank you to AARP, and I also want to note the humor in them being our title sponsor.
That's why I said I get to put the comedy bit back in. I'm excited.
Always annoyed, really pissed.
That's it.
Of course.
That's what it stands for Sherri. Sherri, write that down.
That's perfect.
That's great. But yeah, like we are just so happy that they are a part of this tour, and they ride lockstep. Like, look, man, like I said, Gen X turned 60 this year, right? So we're right there in that area, in that space. And again, you can join AARP at 18. So honestly, everybody on this tour is AARP age. To be legit.
And for people that want to know what AARP does, they are an organization that goes out and works towards the benefit of people that are in those age groups. That's what they do. We're for discounts and for legal stuff and things of that nature. They also have great insurance. So AARP is good stuff. It's like dirt cheap to sign up. It's like I think I paid like $10 for 6 years or something like that. It was silly how much I paid.
Right. So
I just wanted the card. Really, I just wanted the card so I could whip it out. That's really why I got it.
Always whipping it out, John.
I love to whip it out. But once you turn 50, you can get the insurance. You can get their.
I thought you were going to say once you turn 50, you can whip it out. I was like, well,
if you whip it out at 50, it's not the same as whipping it out at 30. I mean, it just looks different.
You don't get in as much trouble.
It's
definitely not the same. You're like, oh, that's so sad. So
gravity
sad.
Involved.
Yeah, a lot more gravity in the little bumps. They're weird. Yeah,
you should get that checked out.
No, I did, and they were like, "Yeah, that's normal." And I'm like, "What?
Normal?
Really? Yes, look it up. There's a little it's sad.
I don't want to look it up. I don't have any bumps.
Sad.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I
don't want to look it up.
Like, bro, why are you talking about that? So somebody asked about Charlotte. Look, let me tell you guys the 2026 dates that are firm. Okay, or 2026 cities that are firm, so we can put this baby to bed.
Now we're talking about firm things. Okay,
they're firm.
They're firm. They're firm. Detroit, Charlotte,
John Christian novel, The Firm.
Baltimore, Buffalo, Indy, Oklahoma City, Mesa, Arizona. Why do I have to say Arizona? Is there another Mesa somewhere else?
Probably.
There probably is. Omaha and Mashantucket.
That's in Nebraska.
Omaha's in Nebraska.
Yes. In Virginia. We're not going to be in Virginia.
Mashantucket.
Virginia, though.
We are in conversations. Those are all firm.
West Virginia and Virginia are not the same. We are aware of that. However, it might be the closest we're going to get to Virginia other than Charleston.
Right.
And we can play Country Roads when we go to West Virginia. That's going to be my opener song.
Charlestown
That's going to be my opener song.
Our DC area show. So like Baltimore.
West Virginia.
Stop. We're going to get a copyright hit. Stop. We're going to get a copyright hit.
That's right.
I'm allowed to do cover songs.
We're going to get a copyright hit.
We just can't play them.
Yeah,
no, we're so good. Listen, we're so good. They're gonna think that we're the AI.
Why would sell that? John?
They're gonna say that we're the original. We sound like John Denver.
The moment I start singing, she's like, "Stop!" She's
Yes,
embarrassed.
we're coming to Omaha next year. But you know what else is? You know what's firm? What's really firm? This year's tour.
I was about to throw something out.
I didn't know where you were going.
Right there.
Something out.
Look at there. Look at all the Atlantic cities: Cincinnati, Medford, Newark, Charlestown, Seattle, Charleston, Cancun, Fort Lauderdale, the cruise in November, and Hot Springs, Arkansas. That's right, folks.
Gotta say it
you
like
want
that.
to come and see us? Come see us on tour.
Look at this. I'm excited about this though.
Tour.
I want to put this up, and we're gonna put this one on the screen. I'm gonna present. Share my screen because I want everyone to see.
We do it sing along at the end of our show.
We do. It's not just a comedy show, people.
There's so much.
So much more.
I'm gonna put this up because I want everybody to see this. Can everybody see this?
Is this Cancun?
This is the Cancun thing. What I love about this is the lineup.
So many hangovers happening.
Oh my God. This is nothing but Gen Xers, but check this out. Check this lineup. Holly Johnson of Frankie Goes to Hollywood, 38 Special, Tesla, Piercy Martin from Rat, Howard Jones, Taylor Dane.
Only in my dream.
We got Peppa. We got a little bit of Peppa.
Lisa from the Cult Jam.
Wang Chung.
Tonight.
Millie Vanilli. I think it's just Vanilli. It's not Millie. Slaughter.
Yeah, because
Men Without Hats. Brenda K. Stars, Trickster, Tommy Two-Tone. Oh my God. But wait, look. Then you got the hosts. You got Mark Goodman, Richard Blade, Downtown Julie Brown.
I love Downtown Julie Brown.
I love her. My boss dated her. I'm serious. I actually asked him. I was like, "Are you serious?" Because he said that one day. He's like, "Yeah, I dated her for like a month."
1 month.
Great on 90s.
1 month. But then this is the kicker. John Cusack, the Better Off Dead reunion. John Cusack, Diane Franklin, Amanda Weiss. There's some more that are not noted. But then there's this line. This whole line. Look at this.
Right there.
Look at this. Would you look at this?
Look at us. Look at this.
Look at this. We're on a lineup sheet.
Look at it.
We're on a lineup.
So cool.
We even brought the millennial.
We're bringing them along. So one note, if you're looking at this and you're going, oh, I get to meet all of you. Kelly is not going to Cancun. She has a wedding, a family wedding that she cannot miss. So the Cancun thing came up and she is not going to be there. So it's just going to be the four of us. Nick, Sherri, myself, and
I agree, but
everybody went
and Jay Rope.
tonight.
So this is going to be a blast. I'm excited to go to Cancun. I've never been to Cancun. I've never been to an all-inclusive.
Are we there? We're not there for the whole thing.
No, we were there for most of it. We're there from the 3rd through the 6th.
And it's like shifts.
Yeah, and we're gonna work in shifts.
Because we got to go to Fort Lauderdale. So
because we got to go. Yeah, we got to go right there. We go home.
Go right to the cruise.
We wash our clothes. We get on an airplane, and then we go to Lauderdale. We do the Lauderdale show.
It's the rock star life that we are now living.
Oh my God!
We're getting off one jet just to get on another one.
I just want to know when the other rock star shit's coming along because it hasn't shown up yet.
All right, let me get that off there.
What happens when you hang out with Slim Sherri and the Dadbod Veteran? Like, they are just the biggest rock stars that you would ever want to meet. So wait a minute,
what
you're playing in celebrity softball games and you're hanging out with the coolest people, like all because John and Sherri. It's like you get to go to the gay bingo.
Whatever, man. You are on stage with fucking all these different bands and shit.
Hey,
Don't start with me. Don't
look,
start.
One day,
you throw out your boy, his name all the time. You throw your boy's name out.
Yeah,
one day
you do.
Go ahead.
One day I'll be cool enough to hang out with Wu-Tang. Everybody. One day. One day I'm gonna get to hang out with Wu-Tang.
Vicinity is Wu-Tang. That is true.
Like I can't, I don't get to hang out with Wu-Tang. I don't get to hang out with.
I shook Dave Chappelle's hand.
Like I don't get to hang out with like 99% of Chappelle's show. Like I don't get to do that kind of stuff. Those are the things that are reserved for the Real Slim Sherri and the Dadbod Veteran.
Okay.
One day.
One
day. I hope to get there. But it's
maybe.
If I work hard enough.
One day I hope to be like Nick.
Yeah.
Be out here.
Yeah. I know some names you name drop.
Don't let them lie to you.
With all these bands and shit. Like I want to be like you, man.
Don't let them lie to you.
Hey, put those sunglasses on because you shine so bright.
No.
I'm blinded by your light.
I put these shades on because the stars that are sitting right in front of me are just so bright.
God, your eyes are brown, aren't they?
And I'm getting blinded. I'm getting blinded.
Foolish shit.
So we're in St. Louis, right? And like I get to meet all these like Boopsy. I had never even met Boopsy. I don't even know him,
but I went to high school with Boopsy. He ain't impressive to me.
I'm in the lobby of the hotel. I'm like, what you here for? Like, hey man, I'm here for Sherri and John. It's nice to meet you though. You seem cool, but I'm here for Sherri and John. Like, this is the life that I lead, man. Hanging out with them. As a matter of fact, I can't even stay because the stars are so bright. I can't even. I actually have to take my son to a vacation Bible school. But hey, I love y'all.
Look,
don't forget, guys.
Bad shit and then be like, I gotta go.
Yeah, he did that. He's doing that. He's
like,
dropping. He's taking a turd on the table and walking out.
New thing.
He's taking a turd on the table and walking out. Get out of here. Get out of here, Yacht Rock.
Make sure y'all coming. Hey, the new Yacht Rock album is coming out on July 4th. Last time we pushed it all the way to the top 20 on iTunes. Let's make it the #1. Pre-order is this Friday, right? So make sure y'all go check out Yacht Boy Summer 2 Electric Yachtaloo. Yes, that is the real title of the album. Make sure y'all go and check it out. It's gonna be awesome. Go check us out on tour.
You're never gonna be that kind of rock star. We don't
check us out on tour, right? Like we had all these places doing all this stuff: Atlantic City, Cincinnati, Medford, Newark, Charlestown, Seattle, Charleston, Cancun, Fort Lauderdale. Got the cruise going on in November. Of course, Hot Springs, Arkansas was going to be special to me because Hot Springs is only a couple hours away from my hometown. So I'm very excited about getting to Arkansas for that big time show, and some dates lining up for. Oh, we can go to the Oil Palace in Tyler, Texas. That's right, Curtis. We're going to have to check that out. And, of course, we got some dates lining up for 2026. So make sure you go to GenXTakeover.com, join the mailing list so that you can know when to get down. And, again, thank you to our official sponsor, AARP, for joining us for the rest of the tour this year. We are excited. We are jacked up and ready to go. I love you all. Sherri, John, thank you for having me on your show. I truly appreciate it.
Dude. I swear to
God. What the hell was that?
Can you push more of your buttons, please, for this guy?
He got jokes.
Oh, feed this toast. Feed this toast that you talk to me like that. I am an adult. Don't.
Thank you, Fiendish. Fiendish coming to the rescue. So much bullshit.
Oh man, so much. But I
need
y'all.
I need to put more.
We only roast the ones we love.
Kind of
if I ain't love y'all, I wouldn't give you so much.
This is Nick right here. This is Nick.
Hey, y'all.
Oh, wait.
I
no, this is Nick.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Oh, that tracks right there.
That's it. He's just a baby.
He's just a baby. He's just a baby.
Y'all have fun.
Oh, he's having a fit. He's having a fit.
Bye. Bye.
Bye, Nikki.
Go to Bible study. Bye.
Lord have mercy. God bless.
I've yet to meet an adult Gen Xer. Me neither. I don't think I've ever met.
Why? Why would you want to? What's the point? What's the point?
There are some that are sticks in the mud. They got, sticks up their ass, but they're far in between.
I mean, Lord. All right, let's let me tell you the 2026 dates or shows real quick because everybody keeps asking. Detroit, Charlotte, Baltimore, Buffalo, Indy, Oklahoma City, Mesa, Omaha, and Mashantucket. I'll get that right one day.
I don't even
It's
know.
Boston. It's just out of Boston. It's outside of Boston.
It's in Connecticut though, right?
It's in Connecticut. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a Boston. It's a Boston. It's the Foxwood.
Okay. The Foxwood.
That's the Foxwood.
Nick absolutely is wanting to play.
He's gushing over the Foxwood.
Oh, gushing.
He's very moist over the Foxwood. We're going
what
all those
up,
places.
Everybody? Hello. Anyway, yeah, that's what we got for now.
That's what we got.
You see the 2025 schedule up here that he just took down. Lot more dates have been added to 2025 than we originally had. But yes, we're moving into 2026. There'll be more 2026 dates coming. So I don't know what those are going to be, but there will be more.
Texas for sure. And California for sure. Denver is pretty sure.
We're in talks about going across the pond, if you will.
Wow. Did you just try that and fail?
Yeah, I don't try to be like you, man.
No, you tried. You did try. You did try. You said top of the morning.
Across the pond.
Top of the morning. Go ahead, try it again. Do top of the morning. I want to hear top of the morning.
No,
top
I
of
don't
the morning to you.
No.
Top of the morning to you. You gotta do it in Irish
like that.
Yeah, because you try to do top of the morning with an English accent.
I don't even know. I don't care.
You got to do top of the morning with an English accent.
These are the only accents that I have.
Proper.
I don't have an accent, so this is all I got.
You got to get it right.
But I don't practice it.
Oh my God, who is Renee coming through? And I'm just gonna block her.
How are you doing? Oh yeah, please do.
Yeah, just block her. Bye, Renee.
Don't care where.
Not Renee. Renea. It's Renea, not Renee. Not Renee Quinn. That was not you. It was Renea Jackson.
Happy birthday, Gabriel. He's 5 years old today. Happy birthday.
Edinburgh Castle. If we can go to Edinburgh Castle, I would just gush. I would
birthday, gush. John.
To who?
To Gabriel. He's 5 today.
Gabriel. Oh, happy birthday.
Waiting for us to come close to South Louisiana. We were just there.
We were just in New Orleans in February for Mardi Gras.
Yeah, we were there during Mardi Gras, and it rained like
I know, Gilbert.
I don't even know. Like I've never seen it rain hard. It was raining very hard while we were there. They had to cancel the parade. What's up, Ecuador? Hi, Rafael. Anyway, yes. So we're thinking about going across the pond somewhere. UK, Australia. I mean, who fucking knows what
that's an ocean if you go to Australia. It's not just a pond.
They call it across the pond.
No, they call it across the pond when you go to the UK. When you go to Australia, you're going across the ocean. There's no way around it. I'm just trying to help you out here because
to me, don't just let me be me. Okay, don't worry about it.
I'm helping you. I'm just helping you navigate. There's certain things that you do and you don't do when you go around the world. Okay,
we are coming to Charlestown, West Virginia. We sure are. We're gonna sing Country Road while we're there.
Country roads.
It's not. I don't know if it's as I've never been over there, so I don't know if it's as country road on that side of West Virginia as it is in the middle of West Virginia. But
no, like Charleston, like the Charleston area. Yeah,
Charlestown, sir. Charlestown.
No, I'm saying the Charleston area of West Virginia is where the country road.
Oh yeah, that's where the country roads is.
Yeah, when you're going to get on that West Virginia Turnpike.
Almost heaven. It's almost heaven there.
Almost heaven.
Almost heaven. My mom was born in Charleston, West Virginia. I
really?
A lot of time there.
That makes sense.
Visiting my great grandmother lived there. A bunch of great aunts and shit lived there. We used to go there and visit in the summertime. So I've been to Hawks Nest. I've been to Somerville. I've been to Charleston. All over that area.
It's crazy that they have a Somerville and a Charleston because I live in Somerville, which is outside of Charleston.
I know. Which is why when my mom starts telling me it's Charleston, not Charlestown, I was like, Mom, I got this one. Okay, it is Charlestown. But my Aunt Tressie lived in Somerville. I've been there, and Charleston. It was where my great grandmother lived, and my Aunt Nona, and a bunch of other aunts and uncles that I had there. And so I got a bunch of family, I think, that's still in those neck of the woods, if you will. But I don't know them. I haven't been back since my great grandmother passed away. Or no, since my Aunt Tressie passed away.
Brookhaven Amphitheater in Long Island. Michelle, I think we are, after these are done, we are pretty much done with the Northeast. I'm going to probably say that. That's probably a firm.
For a while. Yeah, we'll probably
for a while.
At some point, but yeah,
but we have a whole other part of the country that we need to pay attention to. And that's
right. We got to get to California eventually.
California, we could spend a week there by itself.
Cali is on the list for sure, and
very short list. In Texas. Texas
is on the short list.
Yeah.
Newark and Atlantic City. I know it's not New York City, but
that's a train ride. Newark is a train ride from New York.
It's not even that you can drive. I mean, I'm driving. I'll be in New York next week, so I'm driving across the bridge from Newark into the city. So
you're driving?
Well, I'm getting picked up in Newark and driving.
Okay, that's better.
Yeah, no, I'm not driving from here up there. Hell no. Yeah. So, but anyway, it's pretty darn close. And then, of course, Medford, Massachusetts, and where else are we? Oh, that's it. That's it for the North.
The only one is in 2026 that we've got is the Foxwood.
That's right. That's in Connecticut.
Manchitucket, or I don't know how you say it.
But yeah, and then we're doing Buffalo. We'll be in New York, but it'd be Buffalo.
Iowa. Ooh, Iowa. So that's another area we got to get is the Iowa, Idaho, Montana area. We got to get.
We have to do Chicago. We've got the whole Des Moines, Iowa.
Des Moines,
Minneapolis area. All that we haven't done any of that part of.
We've still got a whole lot of real estate to cover.
We're just getting started, you guys. When is Connecticut?
The Foxwood is August 21st.
A year from now.
A year from now. Literally, no, a year and a couple months.
Here's what else I'll tell you guys. If you were to come, let's say, for example, to an Atlantic City show, and then we happen to come back to your neck of the woods a year from now, it'll be a different show. And we have people who have come to more than one show and have we
have people that go to every show.
Yeah. Not saying you need to do that, but I'm just saying they've enjoyed it so much that they've come to more than one show, or they just came to St. Louis and like, oh my God, I had so much fun. I have to come to whatever city. And so, Atlantic City is at Circus Maximus.
It's Southern New Jersey in Atlantic City.
Circus Maximus.
Oh, where in Atlantic City? Circus Maximus, the MGM.
It's an MGM. I thought it was a Caesars.
Oh no, you're right. Caesars. Yeah, Caesars.
And get your shit.
No,
right.
Caesars is owned by MGM now.
Okay, but still Caesars.
It's an MGM. Yeah.
I could probably, yeah. So next August will be, Caesar's Circus Maximus. Cincinnati is the Hard Rock. Medford, Massachusetts is the Chevalier Theater. Newark is the NJ Pack.
Nope, they're two separate ones. I digress.
What are you talking? See,
Caesars and MGM, they're two separate
ones.
Right.
Who was right? Who was right? You can say it.
I didn't know it's a competition, Sherri.
It's not. I just want to know.
It's not a competition,
it's Caesars, right? It's Caesars, not MGM.
It's not a competition.
It's Caesars.
It's not.
Right?
It doesn't matter who's right.
You can't fucking say it. You guys.
It doesn't matter.
Can't fucking say it.
It doesn't matter who's right, Sherri. It just matters that we have the answer. Okay. It doesn't matter.
Men always accuse women of like not being like we always think we're right, but then when we are right,
it doesn't matter, Sherri.
They can't admit they were wrong.
Doesn't matter.
Just saying. It's quite an observation for me.
It doesn't matter.
He's not right though. It is a Caesars. Circus Maximus is a Caesars, not an MGM.
Doesn't matter.
The same company.
Doesn't matter.
But anyway,
nobody's keeping score.
But anyway, well,
like the archaeologist bringing up the past.
He's not right.
Digging up the past.
Oh, digging up the past. It was 2 seconds.
Archaeologist.
2 seconds ago.
We're done with that. We've moved on.
Of course we have.
The rest of the world has moved on.
Okay. So this is sibling rivalry right here.
This is actually what we do a lot.
I spent 2 weekends in a row at his house, and by the time the second weekend rolled around on that Sunday, I was like,
okay, is she leaving yet?
I'm ready to fucking go home because you're driving me nuts, just like my brother would. He would drive. You actually, you got further than my own real brother probably does. He maybe a couple days, and I'm like, okay. But I took you like 2 days, and then I came home, and then I had another 2 days with you, and then I was like, oh, and I need a break.
Oh, Michael, I want to go to Scotland. Trust me. I want to go to Scotland.
I want to go there too.
I want to go to Scotland.
Ireland. Both. I'd like to go to Scotland and Ireland.
I think we should do London, Edinburgh, and Dublin. I think that's what we should do. That'd be great.
Oh, I mean, that's it?
I think that at least at the minimum.
Oh, yeah. Okay. At least that sounds better.
At the minimum.
Like, what, are we going to fly all that way and only do 3 shows?
Because you go into London, then you catch train to Edinburgh, and then you got to catch a little hop flight from Edinburgh to Dublin.
Okay.
That'd be great. And then you from Dublin, you can fly home. You can't fly home from Edinburgh. You've got to fly home from Dublin or Heathrow.
And then Australia. I feel like if we do Australia, we have to go to New Zealand too. We have to do both.
We can go to Wellington.
Oh. Going to John's namesake. Visiting his namesake.
Well, that's not my name. Wellington, New Zealand is not my namesake. Wellington in Wales is my namesake. That's neither here nor there. Anyway, go to the places. Come to the places. Come see us. Come to the places.
Anyway, yes. So if you miss a show, don't worry. We'll be back in your neck of the woods. If you catch a show again, you're gonna love it so much. You might be like, oh, I'm gonna go to the next show and whatever next year. Just it's a good time.
We were just in St. Louis, Bear. We literally just left St. Louis.
In Chesterfield.
We played the factory in Chesterfield. It was a blast. Sold out. 2,200 people.
Yeah,
it was a blast.
Good. It was, you guys. It was wild to walk on the stage and go from like playing these smaller venues where you have 400 or 500 people max, and then also you walk on a stage and it's like 2,000 people.
I just had to stand there. I walked out and I just stood there and I was like, wow. This is crazy.
It was a wow moment for all of us.
It was a wow. And here's the thing. I was really shocked by the fact that you can't see the upper deck. Like because of the spotlights, you can't see the upper deck.
Only at times I could kind of see.
You can catch a glimpse of them like here or there when the light's not right in your eyes. But that spotlight pretty much says you're not seeing anybody with the 10 rows in front of you.
Well, that's how all of them. I mean, I couldn't see shit in Las Vegas. It was black as black could be in the audience. I couldn't see nothing. The lights were literally coming from both angles in both my eyes. I could see nothing.
When am I coming to Youngstown, Ohio? When I come visit family, I'll come to Youngstown. I doubt we're ever going to go to Youngstown.
If we play
just got to be honest,
northern side of Ohio again, it'll probably either be Cleveland again,
Pittsburgh. It should be Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh. If we're going. A lot of people want to know why we haven't come to Pittsburgh. So
yeah,
it'll probably be Youngstown. People can come to Pittsburgh or Cleveland, and it won't be Youngstown. I don't think they'd have it just wouldn't be a big enough venue for us probably.
Pay-per-view event. We're talking about we had a really good video footage in St. Louis we'll have to make a decision on if we decide that we want to put that behind a pay-per-view or not. So mostly for our international folks who we may not ever get the chance to see in person.
Don't say that. It's going to happen, man. It's going to happen.
I don't think we're going to South Africa.
Yeah, I don't know about South Africa.
I mean, I've got a lot of people in South Africa that have asked us, but I don't know. I'm just going to throw it out there. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, so we've thought about that because we did have a really good videographer in St. Louis. And we got some really good footage there that we could potentially put that as like a pay-per-view, but it wouldn't be until after the end of the year, because when the 2025 tour is over and we roll into 2026 will probably be a whole new set for all of us. And that's how all the big kids do it, is everything that you see, like when you see a Bert Kreischer, he's already run a whole tour with that set. So that's what we will probably do if we do that. So just heads up. You'll know.
No, we're never going to be grown-ups like they are.
We're never actually going to be
that.
Grown-ups. Who said we're going to be grown-ups?
Well, you said the big kids, whatever you call them, the big boys, the professional.
No. I'm talking about the big guys like Joe Coy and Bert and Tom Segura and Nikki Glacier and Isla. What is her last name? Schlesinger?
Who?
I love her. Isla.
Oh, I don't know.
I love her. You know her. Isla Schlesinger.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
I told you I don't really pay attention to anything.
I love comedy. I just got done seeing Matt Rife again.
I don't watch it. I watched it.
Somebody was supposed to go to Matt Rife with me.
I know.
You didn't listen to anything. His openers were best. His openers were the best. Yeah.
The rest of the so-so.
It's so-so. I'm not going to knock him. I mean, he does a great performance, but as far as like belly laughs, the openers had me.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of them was his producer, who's like same age as us, and I could definitely relate more. And the thing was hilarious is like all the crowd was 40 plus.
Really?
It really was. Yeah. Because I think that younger people don't go to comedy shows as much as older people do. You know, older people don't want to go to.
Is that like an old thing, or is it old people?
No, it's just we don't want to go to rock concerts. We don't want to go get our ears blown out.
I'll go to a rock concert, but I don't want to be in the mosh pit or anything anymore.
Yeah, and so it's just like, yeah, Isla Schlesinger. That's her name. Thanks, Casper.
I don't know who that is.
You would know her when you saw her.
You always say that, but I seriously don't know.
Isla Schlesinger.
I don't follow them. Let me look them up.
I just did it, Casper.
I'm looking up who this is.
Isla, she's funny, and she's kind of hot too. Doesn't hurt.
I don't know. Maybe she might look a little. I don't know who that is.
Schling.
Younger people have feelings. That's part of why they don't want to take a chance of being roasted, because you might get roasted in the audience.
Yeah, there was a bunch of old people in the front, so he couldn't do his crowd work like he usually does, because of the old people that are on the front row. Because they're all old people in the front row.
Wheelchairs. What are you talking about?
But they didn't know how to do it. The people, there's got to be a right interaction to be able to do that.
I guess, yeah.
I did it when we were in New Orleans. It was a setup because it was my sons, so I knew how they were going to react. But I know that's tough. That's tough.
I don't do improv.
Yeah, I don't know if I could do improv. That's rough.
I mean, you have to be really, really quick.
I mean, you got to be really sharp.
Yeah.
Really like Gerald Kelly, he could do improv.
He's funny as hell.
He is funny. So Sherri and I went to Donnell Rawlings, if you guys know who he is. We went to his house for his summer camp. The what is it called?
Donnell
Land. And he did stand up at the Laugh House. What was it? Was it Laugh House?
No, it's Funny Bone.
The Funny Bone in Dayton. And his opener, one of his openers, Gerald Kelly, fucking hilarious.
This guy
Holy cow. Like, you're going to cry laughing to see this
guy. Both of his sons.
Yeah, both of his sons. He's got an 11-year-old son that's doing it, and he's got a 30-year-old son that are doing it.
I thought he was a little younger than that. But anyway, they both do comedy with him. They do comedy on their own. But he was hilarious. I mean, everybody there that night was funny, but this guy was hilarious.
He was on point. And then we got to hang out with them at the actual Donnell Land event. that happened, and he's just a good guy all the way around. I got his phone number. I got a real comedian's phone number.
I got his phone number too.
Yeah,
will you guys
so
ever
cool.
consider coming to Canada? We will consider coming to Canada.
We will come to Canada. We will come to Canada. Yeah. What I will say is we will not come to Canada right away after Buffalo, because okay, so if you guys don't know what the industry is like, they have these things called radius clauses. And with these radius clauses, each one of these locations has restrictions on how long we have to not play within that area. So these are contractual things. So for most of these venues, for like 120 days, we can't play anywhere within 150 miles of that location. So we're going to play Buffalo next year. We can't play Toronto next year. We're pretty much out. 150 days on both sides, or 120 days on both sides of
Canada
the Buffalo show.
Just Toronto, you know.
Well, I'm just saying, but Toronto's got like the main draw. So we've got Toronto, we've got Vancouver, but Vancouver is getting hit with the Seattle show. So we could look at. I know it's not Toronto, but we could look at Ontario. We can look at Ontario. We look at Winnipeg. We can look at some other places. We would have to look at all those things and make sure that they align with our radius clause for other locations. So
I just thought about Detroit. We can't do Ontario, which is right across the river, because
we gotta play logistics games with all of these shows that we're doing to make sure that we don't violate contracts for other ones. So that's just to help you guys understand, because I know that nobody talks about that a lot as to why you're doing that show. Come over here across the street. Well, we can't.
Yeah,
we'd love to, but we can't.
But there's Canada's a really big country. We can find lots of other places to play, so don't worry.
What we can do is, if we sell enough tickets, we can do multiple shows at one venue. So that's what we can do. So if that circumstance ever comes up, we'll do back-to-back shows. Or
somebody said maybe TJ Black is insulting some of us. Is this somebody that needs to be blocked?
Who's TJ Black?
I don't know. I'm looking down. I don't see his name in the comment. Oh, I see him. Mark Martin, Shamu didn't help the situation getting in the way. Whoever TJ Black is, I don't know. I'm looking for another comment.
I don't see him.
I saw him. I see him. I can't block him though.
Didn't help the situation getting in the way. I don't know who he is.
Anyway.
No, he's on mine.
He was on. I saw him.
He's on mine. He's on mine.
Okay. You two were so funny, Justin, as well. Oh, she's talking about the video. And
yeah, you're talking about the getting invited to the cookout video.
Yeah, the cookout video. That was a good video.
Yeah, so that's true, Casper. If you guys want to come see us, if you're Canadian and you're in the Toronto, Ontario, that kind of area, you probably want to come to either the Detroit show or the Buffalo show.
Oh, he called me a bitch earlier? I missed that. Damn.
Oh.
I missed it. Damn it. I am a bitch. It's okay. I probably didn't pay attention because it didn't offend me.
It's a spade.
Yeah. I don't know bother me. I know what I am. I'm okay with it. But I missed an opportunity to.
I know, to rebuttal, to pop them up. Any plans to bring it to Australia? We're in conversations. We're in the initial talks of Australia and the UK. Those are the two most probable internationals outside of Canada right now. So the most probable internationals are Canada, the UK, and Australia.
Yeah, I don't know where. I guess I don't care enough to go back as far as the.
What?
Yeah, I don't care.
All right, Mark, you need to go away.
Hi, Mark. Okay? Yeah, Mark needs to go away.
Oh no, he was repeating. He was repeating.
That's a little extreme.
He was repeating.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait. Oh, that's what he said. Okay, because I was like, wait, that's a little extreme. Whatever. Sticks and stones. You can't fucking hurt my feelings. I don't really have any. So,
to be honest, I go to Detroit before. Yeah, Casper, Detroit's nice. Detroit, and the venue we're playing in Detroit is really nice.
It's in Greektown. I can't wait to go back to
Detroit. It's in Greektown. I go to Detroit for work all the time, and yeah, we've got a guy who lives in Detroit that services the Toronto area, and it's easy drive. He just drives it. So if you're in Toronto, go to Detroit, and if you are willing to wait, you can wait for the Buffalo show. When is the Buffalo show planned? The Buffalo show is planned March 7th of 2026.
Oh, thank you, Christine. I hope Omaha. Are we doing Omaha?
Yep, Omaha.
We are doing Omaha.
Omaha is March 26th of 2026.
I'll see you in Omaha, hopefully.
We'll be in Omaha, Christine.
I've never, you know what, you guys? This will be my first time. I mean, I've maybe flown in, and no, I don't even think I have done that. I've never been to Nebraska. I've been to almost all the states. Nebraska is one I have not been to.
I have not been to Nebraska either.
My first time in Omaha, and Marcus, I got it. We got that he repeated it.
Thank you, Sandra. Thank you.
I haven't been to Omaha before, and all these other states I've been to. So I'm looking forward to some of them. Wait, what? Next year, there's something else. Oh, I've never been to Connecticut. So it'll be my first time in Connecticut.
The Connecticut show is weird because it's right across the water from Long Island. Like literally.
I've been to Long Island.
Yeah, it's like so right across water. How hard is it to coordinate everyone's time off for any one of you with a regular 9 to 5? Texas, I'm the only one that still has a 9 to 5 job. There's a strong possibility that might be short-lived.
Excuse me.
I work for somebody else. You are self-employed.
I work 24/7. Thank you.
Correct. You're self-employed and you get to choose when you go to work. I don't.
But I still work. I work probably more than anybody who works a 9 to 5 job. So I still work a real job. I know John doesn't like to call it a real job because I
didn't say it was a real job. I did not. Never said it wasn't a real job. I said you don't work for an employer.
Pretty soon, I will be the only one that is still doing something beyond being a full-time.
Oh, no. I'll start something else. I can't. I need more. My brain is all over the place. I need more.
God, I know your brain is all over the place.
This is not enough.
And your spreadsheets.
Oh, tell them how good my spreadsheets are.
You guys, I mean, his spreadsheets, he drives me batshit crazy with his
I love my spreadsheets.
I like his spreadsheets, but he gets it's a little too much. They're a little over the top. And it's a lot. I'm like,
spreadsheets make me happy.
The spreadsheet, and I'm like, no, John, I don't sit around looking at your spreadsheets all day like you do. Okay.
I love.
He's like, well, why not? Why don't you look at my spreadsheets? Because they make me.
Spreadsheets are great. I love the spreadsheets. I can't fight with her when she's complimenting my spreadsheets.
Your spreadsheets are so good, John. They're so good.
Thank you.
Really good. You know what? You know why I will always compliment them? Because I don't want to make them.
Because you need them. You want me on that wall.
I do. I don't want to make them. I used to have to live in spreadsheets when I did work a corporate job, and I don't want to do it anymore.
You want me on that wall.
So I will forever compliment your spreadsheets. Although
if I didn't do the spreadsheets, you wouldn't know.
Occasionally I find something wrong with it. I have to call and be like, yo, your spreadsheet's not working like it's supposed to. He's like, yes, it is. And he'd be like, oh, it's because of this or whatever. And he never likes to admit when I'm right. Ever. But right. Never right. I'm always wrong.
Always.
Standard. Just, typical male bullshit.
I never had an older sister. You're the closest thing to it. And I love to poke at you.
Oh, well, I like to poke right back. So, it's fine. It's fine. But he does.
Ooh, you know what we could do? Let's go to New Mexico during Hatch chili season. That would be awesome.
Let's go there when they do the balloon show thing.
No, let's go for Hatch chili season. Trust me, it's way more worth it.
That's during Hatch chili, I think.
Is it?
When they have the big air balloon show.
Casper, you're off by 2. You're close. You're off by 2.
Anyway, I think they're at the same time. My mom lives there. I'm almost sure that
I don't know if you know that we roast the Hatch chilies for Christmas so that Julie can make tamales. Oh, we actually get them shipped from New Mexico to here. Then I roast them on the smoker. We freeze them, and then she makes tamales with them for Christmas. It's right on August, September time.
So I need to come at Christmas and get tamales, is what you're saying?
Oh, you don't even know, girl. You put some of that right here on your nose, your tongue will smack your brains out trying to get to it. There you go, Casper. You're right now.
You have an older sister, not fun? Well, your older sister's not me. I am a lot of fun. John has a lot of fun with me. Don't let him fool your ass.
She's a lot of fun, like that hair that grows on your back that you can't actually reach. You can't get it. You want to get it, and you want to pull it out, but you can't because it's way back there.
Shut the hell up. Albuquerque, we could do Albuquerque. That's where I think that's where the.
That's what I'm saying is we do Albuquerque and we get some Hatch chilies.
Would be a good city to do. I mean, not close to the Mesa date though, because they're not that far from each other. I mean, not that close either, but they're not.
Mesa's in March.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Mesa is March 22nd, so we got plenty of time. We could do.
You'll see us in another city.
We could do August or September.
We do need to get Chicago on the.
Chicago, we got plenty of room for Chicago. Well, Indy's going to be our blocker for Chicago, but that's also in March.
We need to go to Chicago. You said 150 miles. I think that they're probably 150 miles apart. Yeah, Chicago and Indy are probably
close.
They're probably 150 miles apart.
It's gonna be close.
I used to have to drive that shit.
Anyway, okay, I gotta go. I gotta go play video games.
He doesn't want to be wrong again, so he's got to go.
No, I gotta go. I just gotta go because Casper's bugging me. I'm getting text messages from Steve and Max is bugging me. Everybody wants to play video games with me.
Okay.
I'm a popular guy.
Okay, well, I'll take the back seat for you, and you go do what you got to do. Okay, you got to go. So go.
Wait, I'm also getting a response. I'm getting a response
from who?
From Julie.
About what?
About the dog.
Oh, is somebody taking him?
No, she said if they don't want him, can she keep him?
John,
what?
That dog is so sweet, and she loves him. I can't believe that you're being even really considering saying no if they don't take him. He's so sweet. I've been there. He just the cuddles. He's a good dog.
He's a
good dog.
He's the baby. He's the baby. He's actually sweeter than Bubba. I'm gonna be honest. He's way sweeter than Bubba. Hope Bubba's not in the room to hear that.
Do you want me to tell you how many miles it is?
157.
186.
Oh, see, come on.
I told you though. I told you.
The only reason is because I've driven that.
I just said I used to drive that. I know how far it is.
When I was in boot camp, I was in boot camp in Chicago, and then I did my A school in Chicago as well. I drove from there to South Carolina like 4 or 5 times.
Well, I used to work. You remember, I lived in Cincinnati. I covered the indie market, and our office was in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and I used to have to drive there, and I would have to drive to Chicago. So they made me drive or get on the company did have a little tiny private plane.
Yeah, the company had a private jet that she was flying on.
It was not a jet. It was
let's hear this. Let's hear the woes, okay?
I used to
jumped on the private hopper. I got in the private hopper, and they flew me to Indy.
Little private airport in Dayton. I'll tell you what, if you've never flown private, that's the way to go. You show up 5 minutes before the
flight. Oh, yeah. Tell everybody about it. Tell everybody about how hard it was for you to fly private. Go ahead.
But if you've never been, shut up. If you've never been on a little plane, and when there's weather coming out of like Chicago, for example, and you're flying, like there's nothing like sitting next to like 3 people throwing up at the same time, because you feel every bump. It's not the same. It's not the same as flying these big planes, let me tell you. But they are nice to fly on. Just saying.
Do you want me to turn it up?
Bro, there's vomit everywhere because those planes will dip fast.
Was there vomit on the sweater, Mom Spaghetti?
Not on my sweater, but on somebody else's sweater. I came close a few times, let me tell you.
God.
Anyway, I used to. If you couldn't get on the plane, you had to drive, and so I made that drive many times. I'm aware. I knew it was not 150 miles. So I'm saying.
Do you think she's going to try to convince this lady that she doesn't want Bubba?
No, I don't think she'll do that. But I think if they don't want him, I think you should wait. They should take Bubba.
That she's going to try to convince them that they don't want Bubba.
I thought you were trying.
I mean, that they don't want Goose.
I was like, what are you doing? Or which dog are you getting rid of?
No, I don't know.
Steve,
you idiot! God, Steve is my best friend from my current job. He used to work for me. He's an absolute hoot. He is presiding over Max's wedding. So my son is getting married next Saturday in Starkville, Mississippi, for everybody who doesn't know. And my best friend is going to be presiding over the wedding. And he's a complete idiot about it. Like, he's making some AI pictures of him presiding over them. Like, I don't know if you guys can see this, but he's like, here, let me see.
You need to text me that.
I will text this. Look, I don't know if you can see this. He's got his hand on their heads. Like, he made this AI picture of him presiding over their wedding. Oh, I love Steve.
So are the people there right now seeing Goose?
They can't see Goose. They've seen Goose. A lot of people have seen his.
But they're coming to like see if they.
No, she took him to go see the potential adoptee.
Oh.
Yeah. So she's been a little broken up about it today.
Well, yes, she's very attached to that dog. I can tell.
Really.
He's very sweet though. He's so cuddly and sweet. I don't know what his problem is.
Oh, speaking of which, hey Bubba, come here.
And then Bubba is ornery as shit, but he's very sweet too.
Come here, baby.
Come here. This is Bubba.
Oh, Doodles. I see.
Oh, God. That's Bubba. Bubba weighs about 10 pounds more than Goose does.
Bubba, baby.
But he's a big...
Did I see Doodles in the background?
Yeah, Doodles. That was Doodles barking.
Doodles,
that was Doodles barking.
And Leo. They're both. Baby. All their dogs are very.
Oh, baby. Right, baby.
Hi, Bubba.
She's looking at. He's looking at Leo. Oh.
Anyway. All right, go play your games.
Okay, I'm leaving.
Okay.
Deuces, people.
Guys. Well,
bye.
When are we doing this again?
Let's schedule it for another week. The 3rd, we said.
Okay, so I think the 3rd, we're going to come back and hang out with you guys.
Yeah, we'll come back and hang out on the 3rd. We won't have Kelly again.
Yeah, so there'll be no Kelly again. Yeah.
No Kelly again.
No Kelly again. That sounds like. Anyway. All right, have fun playing your games.
Okay, you know when I end the stream that it's going to kick you off too.
Yeah, I knew I was getting kicked off.
Did you say bye to everyone?
Bye.
I said bye. Did you say bye?
Love you.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye to everyone. Bye everyone.